Hello viewers, my name is John Sabambuch. Our today's lesson is word problems, division on word problems. But before going to word problems under division, let's solve our try questions for the last lesson. Viewers and listeners, let's try the following questions. It is correction. 56 divided by 4. 56 divided by 4 using the long division method. 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Let's bring our 6 down. Now we have 16 divided by 4. 16 divided by 4. And 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 16, 0. This is long division without a remainder because we don't have any remainder. Let's move to the second question where we have 35 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5, cannot, we have 0. 0 times 5 is 0. We subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. We bring down the 5. Now we have 35 divided by 5. 35 divided by 5, which is 7. 7 times 5 is 35. And 35 minus 35 is 0. So 35 divided by 5 is 7. Because the first 0 there is not significant. Still, we are on division without a remainder. We are going to 248 divided by 8. 248 divided by 8. 2 divided by 8, 2 divided by 8, that's 0. 0 times 8 is 0. 2 minus 0, you have 2. Let's bring the 4 down. Now we have 24. 24 divided by 8. That means how many 8s are in 24? How many 8s are in 24? And that is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0, 0. Now the unit down, which is 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. Let's subtract it now. We have 0 hundredth, 0 tenth, and 8 units. 8 minus 8 is 0, 0 minus 0, 0, and 0 minus 0 again is 0. So our answer is 31. 248 divided by 8 is 31. Without a remainder are done. Now let's go to division with a remainder. That is question 4. 13 divided by 2. 13 divided by 2. Using the long division. This means how many 2's are in 13? This is 110, 3 units. 3 units. 110, 3 units. 1 divided by 2. We said that one is 0 because 2 is greater than 1. 2 times 0 is 0. If we subtract, 1 minus 0 is 1. Let's bring the 3 down. 13 divided by 2. 13 divided by 2. How many 2's are in 13? How many 2's are in 13? We have 2, 2, 2, 2 up to 6 times. 2 times 6 is 12. And when we take 13 minus 12, we have a remainder of what? 1. So 13 divided by 2 is 6 times, remainder 1. The fifth question, 53 divided by 4. 53 divided by 4. Divided by 4. 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4 is 1. 4 times 1, that is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Let's bring the 3 down. We have now 13. 13 divided by 4. How many 4's are in 13? How many 4's are in 13? That is 3 times. 4 times 3 is 12. And 13 minus 12 is 1. So 53 divided by 4 is 13 times, remainder 1. The final correction now is 710 divided by 6. 710 divided by 6. Seven divided by 6. 1. 1 times 6 is 6. minus 7 minus 6, we have 1. Let's bring this other one down. 11 divided by 6. 11 divided by 6. That simply means how many 6 are in 11? And that is only 1. 1 times 6 is 6. 11 minus 6, we have 5. Let's bring the 0 down. Six into 50 class. 6 into 50. That is 8 times. And 8 times 6 is how much? 48. Minus 48, we got 2. So 710 divided by 6, the answer is 118 times remainder 2. Remainder 2. Now the correction is over. Let's go to today's work. That is division word problems using division. Word problems using division. Let's look at this question together. When given a word problem, the instruction together. Let's look at this instruction together. It says, when given a word problem, read it carefully and try to picture the story that is being told. Make sure you understand what the question is asking for. Don't forget the units in your answer. 36 calculators get donated to a school. They are going to be evenly shared between 4 classrooms. How many calculators will each classroom get? 36 calculators get donated to a school. They are going to be evenly shared between 4 classrooms. How many calculators will each classroom get? The division number sentence here is going to be 36 divided by 4. 36 divided by 4. And using the long division method, 36 divided by 4 that is 3 divided by 4 is what? It's 0 because 3 is less than 4. 0 times 4 we have 0 minus. 3 minus 0 is 3. Let's bring the 6 down. 36 divided by 4 is 9. And 9 times 4 is 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. So it means each class will get 9 calculators each. Each class, the number of calculators it is going to have is going to be 9 calculators. 9 calculators. Let's come to another example. Fatu and her sister received a bag of 10 different colors. hearts from their grandma? How many hearts does each girl receive? In this question, it is just like they are sharing the number of the 10 different color hearts from their grandma. If these are the hearts, this is Fatu, and this is her sister. They are to share 10 between Fatu and her sister, and that is 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2, that is the division number sentence form. So the hearts are 10 different colors. Fatu will get 1, her sister will get 1. Fatu will have 2, the sister also 2. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. These are the number of hearts their grandma gave them. Now let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fatu will have 5 and the sister too will have 5. So 10 divided by 2 is the number of hearts each going to receive, and that is 5. Omar shared 16 oranges among 4 boys. How many oranges does each get? Omar shared 16 oranges among 4 boys. How many oranges does each get? The division number sentence will be 16 divided by 4. 16 divided by 4. And that is telling us how many 4s are in 16. How many 4s are in 16? Using the long division method, we can say 4 into 1 cannot. Now let's take the 16th, 1 and 6 together. 4 into 16. 4 into 16 is 4 times. 4 times 4, 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. So it means 16 divided by 4 is 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. Each boy now received 4 oranges. The next example reads, Mr. Jallo divided 24 eggs equally between Ibrahima and Binta. How many eggs does each get? Mr. Jallo divided 24 eggs equally between Ibrahima and Binta. How many eggs does each get? The division number sentence is going to be 24 divided by 2, because he divided the 24 eggs between Ibrahima and Binta, and that is 24 divided by 2. And 24 divided by 2 using the long division method. Two divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 2, 2. 2 minus 2, 0. Let's bring the 4 down. Now we got 4 here. 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Four minus 4 is 0. So 24, when shared between Ibrahima and Binta, Ibrahima will get 12 eggs, whilst Binta also will get 12 eggs, because it is shared evenly, equally. It is shared equally. Divide 35 books among 7 girls, so that each of them gets the same number of books. Divide 35 books among 7 girls, so that each of them gets the same number of books. (35) divided by 7. The 35 is the number of books the 7 girls are going to share, and each is going to have the same number of books, and that is 35 divided by 7. 35 divided by 7. 35 divided by 7. 3 divided by 7 cannot. So we write 0 because 3 is less than 7. 7 times 0 is 0. We subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. Let's bring our 5 down. 7 into 35, or 35 divided by 7. 35 divided by 7 means how many 7s are in 35? And that is 5. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 minus 35 is 0. So if 35 books is shared among 7 girls, each girl will get 5 books when it is shared equally. Buba divides 128 pencils equally among 4 boys. Buba divides 128 pencils equally among 4 boys. Question A reads, how many pencils does each boy get? How many pencils does each boy get? And question 2 says, how many pencils are left over? How many pencils are left over? 128 pencils equally among 4 boys. The division number sentence will be 128 divided by 4. 128 divided by 4. And using the long division method, this is going to be 128 divided by 4. One divided by 4. 1 divided by 4 is 0, because 1 is less than 4. 0 times 4. 0 times 4 is 0. 1 minus 0, we have 1. Let's bring our 2 down. Now we have 12 here. 12 divided by 4 means how many 4s are in 12? How many 4s are in 12? And that is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. And 12 minus 12 is 0. Now the 8 down. 8 divided by 4. How many groups of 4 are in 8? That is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 0 10, 0 100. Now let's subtract it. 8 minus 8 is 0. And 0 minus 0, 0, 0. The question reads, how many pencils does each boy get? By dividing 128 divided by 4, 128 divided by 4, each boy will get 32 pencils. Question B, how many pencils are left over? There is no remainder, so there is no left over. This one is division without a remainder. If there is a remainder, that remainder will answer this question B. That is, how many pencils are left over. But we don't have any left over. We don't have any remainder, so therefore there is no left over. 5 classes are going to share 260 loaves of bread equally. How many loaves will each class get? 5 classes are going to share 260 loaves of bread equally. How many loaves will each class get? Now let's share the bread. And in this question, the division number sentence will look like 260. That is the number of breads divided by the classes. It says 5 classes. So 260 divided by 5. 260 divided by 5. Using the long division method, 260 divided by 5 is going to be 2 divided by 5. That's 0. Because 2 is less than 5. 5 times 0 is 0. And 2 minus 0, we have 2. Let's bring our 6 down. Now we got 26. 26 divided by 5. How many 5s are in 26? How many 5s are in 26? And that is 5 5s. 5 times 5, 25. 26 minus 25, that's 1. Let's bring our final 0 down. Now we have 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5. That is, how many 5s are in 10? This is 10. How many 5s are you seeing? 1 5, 2 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Ten minus 10 is 0. Let's go back to the question. It says 5 classes are going to share 260 loaves of bread equally. How many loaves will each class get? 260 divided by 5. The answer is 52. So therefore, each class will get 52 loaves of bread. There are 814 cattle in a village. They are owned by 9 farmers. Each farmer had the same number of cattle. How many cattle does each farmer? Does each have? How many cattle are left? There are 800 cattle in a village. They are owned by 9 farmers. Each farmer had the same number of cattle. A. How many cattle does each have? B. How many cattle are left? The number of cattle is 814 divided by 9. Using the long division method, this is going to be 814 divided by 9. Eight divided by 9. 8 divided by 9 is 0. 0 times 9 is 0. Let's subtract it. 8 minus 0 is 8. Let's bring down our 1. 81 divided by 9. 81 divided by 9 is 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 81 minus 81, 0. We bring down our 4. 9 into 4 cannot, 0. 0 times 9, 0. 0 10th, 0 100. Let's subtract it now. 4 minus 0 is 4. Therefore, 814 divided by cattle divided by the 9 farmers. Each farmer is going to receive 90 cattle. And question B says, how many cattle are left? That is the remainder. The 4 you are seeing is the number of cattle left. This is remainder 4. 90 is the answer of number of cattle each farmer received, and the number of cattle left are 4. That brings us to the end of this lesson. Try the following question. Question 1 reads, Lamin shared 12 mangoes equally among his 3 sons. How many mangoes does each get? Let me repeat it. Lamin shared 12 mangoes equally among his 3 sons. How many mangoes does each get? Question 2. How many 4s are there in 28? How many 4s are there in 28? Question 3. A basket full of mangoes was given to 9 boys. There are 45 mangoes. How many mangoes does each boy get? A basket full of mangoes was given to 9 boys. There are 45 mangoes. How many mangoes does each boy get? That brings us to the end of this lesson. Thank you all for listening. As usual, use soap and clean running water to wash your hand frequently. Stay home, be safe, and your family. Thank you all.